Hey everyone, it's Rob at Mr. Robot Shop. I wanted to kind of talk today about Apple products and how they get outdated relatively quickly. I've got a first generation iPhone, iPad, and an iPod Touch here. And then I also have an old Dell that originally came with Windows XP that I just stuck Windows 10 on. And obviously electronics get outdated. I mean, there's a point even where this machine will eventually no longer serve its use. It actually came originally with a Sempron processor, which is kind of like AMD's version of a Celeron processor, pretty much bottom of the barrel. So I did pull up on the internet. The Dell Vostro computer came out in about 2007. And the iPad first gen was 2010, and the iPhone first gen was 2007 as well. So essentially, the iPhone and the Dell laptop came out the same year, and then the iPad came out 3 years later. However, you can no longer update the iOS on the Apple products, and what that means is if you actually want to browse, most websites, or download any apps, you really can't, because the software doesn't allow you to actually browse to certain websites, especially after a certain point, because outdated Java and different plugins, you'll actually get a message saying that your outdated browser no longer will load the page. So, the issue I have with the Apple products is, you pay $400 to $600 for these things, and after about 2 to 3 years, they're essentially worthless. You can't do the iOS updates anymore, and you can't download any new games or any new apps or anything like that. And it's kind of sad because you spent so much money on the actual device, however you can't use them, so it's like, what's the point, and I've noticed that with a lot of Apple products. Up in my museum, I've got a lot of iMacs from the late 2000s, and they're no longer supported products. You actually call and try to get Apple to help you with it, and they'll try their best to answer your basic questions, but you really can't do anything with them. So, and those iMacs actually have Core 2 Dual processors in there, much less powerful than the Dell Vostro that I have over here. But this Dell, I was able to stick Windows 10 on it. It's got a solid state drive I upgraded. I did upgrade the memory. So again, same 10-year-old electronic device. I shouldn't say same, but it's a 10-year-old electronic device where, at least with Microsoft, you can upgrade to a certain point. With Apple, they pretty much just no longer let you use the device anymore. And I think before you go buying Apple products, I think people should take that into consideration, because if you're going to drop that kind of money and line their pockets with that kind of profit, because we know that these things are very inexpensive to make, just consider getting a decent quality Windows-based computer. I'd recommend like an EliteBook, like an HP EliteBook, a business class computer. That's essentially what we sell here most of the time. And you can get anywhere from i3, i5, i7 for relatively inexpensive. And if you take care of these things, they're going to last you. This one was well taken care of. It's going to last you, 10 plus years. And if you dollar cost average that out, just divide it out by how much you pay, it's actually much cheaper just going with a Windows-based computer, getting a decent quality one, than would be an Apple computer, because we all know that they're going to outdate their equipment. So anyways, I thought I'd just kind of go over that with you. Appreciate you watching. If you enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. You guys take care and have a good day.